we have an amazing story today. I'm here with Marcy, and she is in my VIP weight loss system. But before we even go into this, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And we get to feature Marcy today because I'll let her tell you, but she is a survivor. And she is here to tell why we connected, and where she's at on her journey, and her fight for health for herself and her family, once and for all. So, welcome, Miss Marley. That's my daughter's name. Welcome, Miss Marcy. Um, Tell us what it was that made you want to reconnect. Tell me a little bit about your story, where you were before we got started.
Okay. I have always been a up and down weight person. I've gained a lot of weight. I've lost a lot of weight. I've gained a lot of weight. I've lost a lot of weight. And um, I think that, we worked together last year. We got my gut healthy, thank goodness,
Yeah.
because I needed that this year.
Mhm.
Um, But my goal, my whole why for going through your program last year was that I wanted to be healthy enough to go on vacation
Yeah.
and to spend a week in Disney and not feel like I was going to die. And
Right.
we accomplished that.
You
We had
did.
an amazing time. It was exactly what I needed at the time. Um, we came home from our vacation, had a couple decent months, and I had a physical. And at that physical, the doctor said, you haven't had a mammogram for a while. So I went and had a mammogram, and I got the call back,
Mhm.
and they did a biopsy. At that point, I knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Um, and I had breast cancer. Um, Thankfully, that mammogram was at the exact right time. Um, so my tumors were very, very, very tiny. And so last December, I had a double mastectomy
Mhm.
and got that cancer out of me. Yeah.
Wow.
Um, but in the process of all of this, I gained a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Um, I, this, I have to be on a med for 5 years that messes with my hormones and takes, blocks all of the estrogen,
Yeah.
because my tumor was fed by estrogen, and it it's horrible.
Yeah.
And um, that's just what it is. But it decreases my chance of having cancer again by enough that I'm willing to do it. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, so I gained a bunch of weight, and I was feeling really miserable. And I went to my oncologist, and she said, we have this talk a lot, but um, fat cells hold estrogen. Your tumor was fed by estrogen. If you could lose a little weight, and she said it nicely.
Of course, and rightfully so. Yeah.
Yeah, we had talked about it before. She knew, but I left that day going, you know what? This is going to save my life.
Yeah.
Um, and this, I mean, this is the why that I needed
Hmm.
to get this taken care of, get it permanent.
Yeah. Yeah. That's when you reached out. You said, Kim, I'm ready. I've been through a lot over the last year. Like you said, we worked together and did more of a health and healing program for joint pain and digestion, and you had amazing results. Unfortunately, then the diagnosis came, and here we are today. You reached out, you said, it's time. I'm ready to lose the weight once and for all. What do we do? And you didn't hesitate for a second. You jumped 2 feet in, right? And I know the cool thing is about working with mamas is that you lead and your family follows with you, which is cool. And you've done that and proved that. But so, girl, how many tell us where you're at. You have really moved mountains in a short period of time. So tell us how long you've been in the program and tell us where you are at currently on your weight loss journey.
So I am 2 months in and down just over 30 pounds. Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Wow. How does that feel? How has that changed things for you, for your life, for your family?
Um, it, there's so many other changes that have come around besides just the weight loss. Um, I feel like I've gotten control of this part of my life and it's spreading out to other parts of my life.
Yeah.
Um, I work my business better. My house is cleaner. There's just a whole lot of other things that have come along with it.
Wow. Girl, 30 pounds in 2 months. And we are not done, right? I mean, but I just wanted to pause and connect with you because you have just really had such amazing results. But I love to, like you said, yes, you're losing weight, but the energy that you're getting is helping you to impact all the areas of your life. You're feeling more confident, clothes are fitting better, energy, sleep, and you're leveling up your life all around. And that is such a beautiful thing. So I just wanted to take a second to celebrate you, to come together, to share your story because you're a fighter and you're continuing to fight. And now you know your why. And it's so much more than just, I want to lose weight. It's, I want to lose fat because I don't want to be fueling, I don't want the excess estrogen to be fueling this cancer that could, reoccur. And so you have significantly lowered your chance of reoccurrence. And just so proud of you. Anyone out there that is, let's say, struggling with weight, doesn't necessarily have to have had a diagnosis, but what would your advice be to them, knowing your path and your struggles?
My advice would be don't wait. Do it, do it before the diagnosis. Do
Oof,
it, do it and stick with it. It's worth it.
worth it.
It's worth it. And it's not as hard as it feels like in the very beginning.
Right. Would you say that now that you're in it and you're doing it, would you say that this is just your way of life? Do you ever see yourself going back to old ways?
Um, I don't see myself going back to old ways. I know my family struggles with cravings
Yeah.
and things like that, but they I feel like this is this is good.
So good. What great advice. Do it before the diagnosis. Do it as a prevention, a measure
Yeah.
of prevention. Do it while you can and all the things. Well, the road is not over for Miss Marcy. We are going to continue together. We are going to continue to keep knocking down all of these wonderful milestones together. And I'm excited to see what's next for you. But thanks for taking time to share your story today and step into this beautiful place and shine your light and impact others. So,
Thank you.
all right.